you know the difference between Ola and Ola? Ola without the H. No, I don't. I know, like, Ketal and Keonda, and half of why I know that is because of Sombra from Overwatch, because she says that, and I was like, what does that actually mean? I looked it up and realized it's just another form of greeting, and that's why she says it when she exits stealth. Hola is wave in Spanish without the H. Oh, okay. So both of them are effectively the same thing. That makes sense. Okay. A wave isn't an actual wave. Well, you know what? Wave. Hola! I could have said hola with or without the H, but either way it applies. There we go. Thoughts on Vora? She's a very cool, well-designed flank, but she's not very good right now because other flanks are just better. She's a jack of all trades, master of none, and that results in her getting outclassed by people who specialize in one specific thing. Her, I guess, one unique thing is she does have a base kit cripple, but 7 is just a better version of Vora. He has better poke and better mobility, and he runs laps around her. She's very fun, though. Like, if you want a fun flank to play, I definitely recommend her. I know un bocadillo is sandwich. Nice. I learned, what is it, mantequilla recently, which I think is butter. Thanks, Babel, teaching me the most important words. I'm so, like, bad at Babel because I'm just lazy and I don't do it. I do it, like, maybe once a week. And I'm just like, I'm wasting my own money. Like, I have no one to blame but myself. Babel's good, but I'm just like, I'm bad. I'm learning. I'm retaining what I'm learning, but I'm just so slow because, I don't know. I'm a gamer. I gotta play video games, man. That's more important. That's more important than learning Spanish, learning a second language. Yeah, I got an E in my high school Spanish. I cheated too. Jeez. I took a lot of Spanish in high school. I was pretty good at it, but I only retained portions of it. I'm still bad at, like, conjugations and tenses. Like, you want me to say past tense? Oh boy. Good luck with that. I think I vaguely remember some things, but, like, come on, man. I'm not great. I'm sorry. That's the real Shaka Zulu up top, playing Drogos, by the way. That's pretty cool, plus respect. One of my favorite leaders in Civ 5. Actually, he's not. I barely played him, because I barely played Civ 5 after getting the DLC, because Civ 6 came out, but we don't talk about it. You know what? He was a cool leader in Civ 3. I played him in Civ 3. There we go. Yeah. Fun fact. Civ 3 is basically as old as me. Like, that came out probably, like, I think it was 2 months before I was born. So, yeah. Fun facts with Andrew. I didn't like Spanish. I would have preferred something more exotic, like Indonesian. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming you're going to an American school because you're saying you learned Spanish in school. And I know here we have, like, Spanish and maybe German or French, depending on the region or depending on how many options your school's allowed to offer. The reason I want to learn Spanish is just it's the most practical thing I can learn. Because as an American, everything south of here, except Brazil, speaks Spanish. And also, like, those weird countries that nobody cares about that speak, like, English. Those former colonies. But we don't talk about that. It's 99% Spanish. And so, you know, it just makes sense. Pragmatically. And then also if I go to Europe, right? I can go to Spain, no problem. But I can also go to Italy. And, you know, it's not perfect. You know, it's not a one-to-one, but Spanish, if I just speak Spanish to an Italian, they'll get the gist. And that's very good. Hello. Take some damage. You got the first lap. I must chase you. I'm Grohk. Okay. Never mind. Thank you, Ray, for the heals. I didn't even realize we are going all supports. Okay. Shows how little I'm paying attention this match. Oh, boy. Yeah. Die. Uh-oh. Ooh, he's low, though. We dodged that, and there we go. Nice. Here in New Zealand, we have the native language, Maori, and Japanese, which is pretty cool. Because you could eventually go to Japan if you stayed long enough. That's cool. British people study Spanish, French, German, or Urdu. Urdu? One of those languages is not like the others. Hold on. What's the story behind that? I gotta know. What's the story there? Because there's got to be a story for it, right? European countries are forced to learn British English. Very scary. I don't know about scary. It's much the same as Spanish, actually. It's just pragmatic. Because English has become effectively the lingua franca of the world. Which, can we just appreciate the irony in that sentence right there? Because lingua franca is how we refer to it in English, but that is literally from French. Gotta love that irony, but it's the lingua franca of the world, so it's just pragmatic. Like, one language would be that, whether it's English or French or Spanish or Chinese, so I don't think it's scary, you know. In Sweden, it's Spanish, German, French, or extra English. I like how you say extra English because English is just mandatory. As an American, though, that's really convenient for me because a lot of Europeans speak English. Hey, there we go. I don't have to learn any languages. Let's go. I already learned the best one. No, it's still a good idea to learn other languages. Plus, it's just interesting. You also get to learn about the culture when you learn other languages. Like, more so when I was actually in proper Spanish class in school, we would learn about, like, you know, Spanish, like, cathedrals and stuff, and different monuments, and we would also learn about different Latin American countries. I remember one time we had to look up a dish that was native to a certain country and try to make it, and that was pretty fun. Of course, me being lazy, I chose a Cuban sandwich, because, like, bro, a sandwich is easy. But other people made some really elaborate stuff. It's pretty cool. Yo, that Maelstrom. Huge value on those flying targets. I will take that. Oh, thank you for those turrets. Alright, let's ult. That barrack is very uncomfortable. Let's go. And let's fly up here, kill you, drop back down, and kill the Shah. Let's go. Uh-oh. Let's run away. Oh, he got the cripple. I'm in danger. I'm in danger. He's in more danger, but I'm in danger. Huge damage. We just win that. Poor Saris. Oh, boy. Alright, let's just ghost walk it back. Nice. Drokos is dead. Let's just do some damage here. Eric, stop being so short. I want to hit you. Here we go. Nice. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. He's low. Got him. Let's ghost walk. Alright, we're fine. We're just going to start stealing alien objects for our museums. Great. British museums. Just take artifacts from everywhere else but their own homeland. Because everywhere else is the only place with real culture. What is British culture, eh? Beans on toast? Come on, man. That's not real culture. Britain really invaded the entire world looking for spices just to say, nah, salt and pepper. That's all I need. If I even put that on my food at all. Sometimes I might just not even season it. Hello. I am Grohk. Yeah, Grohk Gaming. I get those bounces going for the extra sustain. He's really low. Ooh, he went underneath. Okay, let's just run away. Ooh, thank you, Grover. He was so one. Bounce, please kill him. Yeah, let's go. Maelstrom. Oh boy, I am in danger. Throw this totem here. Oh, that Maelstrom missed. Okay. Don't worry about it. Uh-oh. Who's he gonna get? Absolutely no one! Alright, well. I expected better strategies from the General Shaka Zulu, but... oh well. I guess he was from the 1800s, right? So, like... he's not used to modern Paladins tactics, that's fair. I don't think Julius Caesar would do too much better. Alright. There's the totem. Throw that back. Nice. And we should be able to push this through, I think. Hopefully. Uh-oh, I've been feared off the point. That's bad. Alright, let's just ghost walk here. Put this down. They're getting some kills, but we got their tank. Damage Grohk, pop off. There we go, there's another. We're ulting this. I don't care. Counter the shot ult, kill the Andro. There we go. And we push it through. Let's go. Stop it. Nice. On a real note, why do Americans put sugar in bread? It's meant to be bread, not cake. Oh, yeah, listen, I know. Our American bread is a travesty. We don't talk about it. That is an absolute L on the part of America compared to the fresh bakeries of Europe. I 100% agree. Like, yeah, just regular store-bought loaves? I don't know, man. Of course, you're not talking about, like, proper sweetbreads, like an actual proper thing. Just regular bread. And then we wonder why we have an obesity epidemic. I say that as an obese person. It's so tragic. Ah! Uh-oh. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Let's heal up. There we go, Ghost Walk. Giving me huge value on this healing here in late game. Oh, he went for me. Alright, I was not able to jump. They put sugar everywhere because apparently insulin isn't expensive enough. Yeah! We put sugar everywhere, so everyone is fat and gets diabetes, and then we charge, like, insane amounts of money for insulin. You can make a conspiracy out of that. Oh, boy. Ooh, let's go! That actually hit. Nice. Gotta love the rare opportunity to actually use that window for something. Alright. Oop, the bounce missed. Okay. Just bounce off that. I did not mean to drop. Okay, let's walk it back. Because I messed up. Ooh, he's kind of low. Come here, sir! Ooh, he's so low. Cyrus, you got that. I'll let you chase that. I got Andrew over here. Zap. Oh boy. He's dead, that's good. Shaka's not giving me bounces. Just throw this back here. Eric. There we go, nice. Throw this down. Oh, he's so low. Alright, nice, he died. Let's kill this Sha. I was shooting at Damba and he was in the way. Nice. And now we can kill Damba too. Perfect. I am so glad that I live near hills and mountains and lakes because I walk so much. Bro, I'm so jealous. Where I live, it's just a bunch of trees that just spam pollen everywhere. And that's it. I don't have mountains. It's kind of depressing, actually. Okay, let's run away. Nice. Illusion blocked that. We're just going to ult. That is a lot of danger I'm in right now. Just kill this Drogos. There we go. Too sloppy against this Andrew. I need to reload. Should be able to kill him, though. I appreciate the help from the team. Let me focus this Sha if I can. There's some damage. No bounces, though. Okay. Oh, that didn't bounce either. Alright, unlucky. We can kill him. My guy, I'm damage Grohk. You don't win this. There we go, nice. Damage Grohk is so satisfying, man. Ah, there we go. What are you doing in my swamp? I'm glad I don't live there. Any advice to make Grohk work with all the cauterize? I mean, if you're playing damage Grohk, that's not really a concern. You just put your totems down. If you're running Lightning Rod, then you just right-click and then Ghost Walk. Like, healing yourself with Grohk is not a problem, because Ghost Walk exists. But if you're trying to deal with cauterize, like, for healing with Totemic Ward, then it's just the same as every other support, basically. Where your teammates have to worry about cleansing cauterize, you can't cleanse cauterize for them. Encourage the tanks to buy rejuve.
Okay.
You really is a sustain healer, though, so he gets hurt by cauterize a bit more than someone like Furia. Where Furia can wait for someone to leave cauterize, time a heal, and then instantly burst them for, 2,000. So, yeah, that is just something that is kind of bad for Grohk. But it's not the end of the world. It requires smart team play. Grohk, in general, is a niche support because he does require, like, the right comp and the right team play. But in that situation, he's very powerful. Another good thing about Grohk is that he provides that movement speed with Spirit's Grace, and that is completely irrelevant to cauterize. That'll apply whether you're at 90% or no cauterize at all. And that's really good. Good pile of Drogos. That's a lot of damage, and we are going to lose this game. Unfortunate. I feel like I did a good job there, but yeah. Unfortunately, we were 5 supports. That comp generally doesn't tend to work out unless you snowball early game, and we failed to do that. As long as you're not under 5'7", you're good. Otherwise, you have to cosplay Barrack like Andrew. I'll have you know I'm 5'10" with shoes on, so I'm not quite that short, okay? I'm average. Yeah, I got 20 kills there. I was doing pretty good, but sadly, yeah, the point presence was not there. And 5 supports is generally not a comp that's actually that good. It is funny sometimes, but, you know, cauterize Rezo. Hard counters it.